Wow. Well, shut my daggone mouth. They did it. For the first time in 35 years, they went on the road to Seattle and actually won a game in convincing fashion. I'm impressed and I'm shocked. Now, don't get me wrong. We had a couple of little hiccups in the game, both on the offense and the defense side of the ball. Defensively, we let them drop 23 points on us. But let's focus on the positives here. This is the best that we've looked offensively in quite some time, at least a couple of years. And the running game to me was one of the most immaculate parts. I don't care what the hell they have to do in the off season. They better move mountains to keep Najee Harris and Jalen Warren on that same field together. And I'm actually impressed that we got Pat Fryermuth involved in the game a little bit more. I would like to see a couple more catches from him, maybe even a touchdown. But he is Mr. Reliable, aka Heath Miller Jr. for a reason. So yeah, he worked out for the best. And George Pickens, aka Hemi Hendrix, strikes again. He's silencing all the critics. I mean, of course, he's gotten criticism for not blocking, but the thing is, if you need a clutch catch, if you need a 40, 50, 60-yard bomb, it's like he says, man, put it in the air and I'll get it. And Mason freaking Rudolph. Now, I was on the Mason Rudolph cut him bandwagon a couple of years back, but if anybody knows this offense, if anybody knows how it runs, it's Mason Rudolph. And with two stellar back-to-back performances like this by Mason Rudolph, now we got to start asking the hard questions. Who do we want to start? Not just for the season finale, and not just for the playoffs. If we make it, we need a couple of things to fall in our favor. But going forward into the 2024 season, because it's obvious that Mitch Trubisky, he's getting his ass held to Pittsburgh. Hopefully, if somebody at the front office of the Steelers or that coaching staff has half a brain cell, hopefully he's not playing for us next year. But I personally say you let Mason finish out the rest of the regular season. And if we make the playoffs, we see where it goes. And I think that you start Kenny Pickett at the beginning of the 2024 season. Me personally, I'll cross this bridge when I come to it, but I do think that we should draft another quarterback. Maybe, I don't know, Tyler Van Dyke or something. I've had my eye on him for a while. But yeah, we need three quarterbacks. And needless to say, Mitch ain't it. And I know that some members of Steeler Nation and all football fans might hate this stat or might think it's overrated, but it really will be a cold day in hell when Mike Tomlin has a below 500 record season. Now, does this really mean anything to you guys? Me personally, yeah, it does mean something. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you put the average NFL head coach in Mike Tomlin's position, they'll probably fold. They can't do what he does. Now, mind you, it's not all Mike Tomlin because the players, they got to go out there and execute at the end of the day. But there's just something about Mike Tomlin that will push this team forward. Like, he has utter faith in his guys. Sometimes maybe a little bit too much faith with not benching Mitch Trubisky sooner. But hey, it ain't no point in crying over spilled milk. But anyway, Steeler Nation, what you guys think of this game, and what do you think going forward? Because the Baltimore Ravens looked stellar in the game against the Miami Dolphins. But me personally, I think since they don't have anything to play for and they've already secured a top seed, that they're going to go they're going to play it safe and they're going to bench Lamar Jackson. But we'll see about that. Anyway, what you guys think?